Hi, weight loss surgery family. It's Nina. My tripod on my phone is being a little strange. Sorry, I just needed to readjust. Today is August 23rd, 2017. This is my week 6 post-op VSG update, and I'll get started with the numbers. I was so excited to do this video this morning that I don't have any notes or anything written down, so bear with me. I'll put all my stats below. I started my journey, VSG specifically, at a high weight of 260. Day of surgery, I was 246.6. Last week, I was 238.2, I think, and this week I am 226 for a weekly loss of 2.4 pounds, and I've lost 34 pounds overall, and since surgery I don't know that exact number, but I am so happy. I don't know why, but 226 is a number that just made me smile this morning. It feels like I'm inching closer to somewhere that I feel a bit more comfortable. Not that I'm completely comfortable, but I definitely feel more at ease when I'm in the 2 teens. So I'm looking forward to getting there, but 226 just made me so incredibly happy this morning. What's been going on? So over the past week, I pushed myself. I think I told you guys last week that I really pushed myself, and I went to a spin class last Thursday, and I took a yoga class on Sunday, and Monday I started Couch to 5K. So starting with the spin class, I went with a sales rep in my industry. She, sometimes they will gift you or bring you to a exercise class, and she is definitely more in shape than I am. They sat us first row. It's my favorite spin class. I really do enjoy it a lot. I have never struggled so hard in this class. Even when I've been heavier and taken this spin class, I've had an easier time getting through it. I had to stop a lot. I had to sit down a lot. The instructor came up to me beforehand. He could tell I was a little nervous. He's like, "First time?" I'm like, "No, but it's been a long time." And he was calling me out during class. You can bet your fucking ass he was, of course. And I think I'm going to wait to do that again. The class is called Psych for anyone who's interested. I think they have a few in some major cities around the country, and it is pretty dark. The instructors are wild. Definitely an interesting type of spin class to go to. I like it because the energy is right up my alley. Like, just weird. It's weird. It's very energetic, and I just enjoy it a lot, and it goes by pretty fast. Shout out to my secret support pal on Instagram, who is amazing. This water bottle is life right now. Favorite color purple. She also I'm assuming it's a she, paid attention to everything down to the flavor of things that I like and got me fruit punch flavored chapstick. That's so sweet. I love it. Anyway, thank you, whoever you are. Maybe you watch YouTube. I then so I'm going to cool it on spin for now. I then took a yoga class on Sunday, which was incredible. I have only taken yoga classes at a gym or tried to practice at home, and this was nothing like that. My friend has been begging me to go with her. She said this yoga studio has changed her life and blah, 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 the whole thing, and I was like, all right, well, I'll go with you. I like yoga. So I start out by taking a basics course. It was an hour and a half, and this yoga studio is legit. Like, there were shrines in the studio rooms. They had like the Indian music going. It wasn't hot yoga, but it was definitely not air conditioned, or the temperature was probably in the 80s in the room. I was sweating almost immediately. but I loved it. Life-changing. I feel so stupid saying that, but it really was amazing. The instructor was so nice. I was so nervous, and she explained everything so perfectly and just really guided us through the moves and spent the time to come up to me and, you know, offer some encouragement. And I'm going back this week. I really enjoyed it. I mean, my body is suffering from it, but I just can't tell you what an amazing experience this was. So I'll keep you updated on how that goes. I'll definitely continue to do yoga. I then woke up on Monday and did couch to 5K, which was fine. My body was sore from the yoga. Monday was a bad day. So at first I thought it was the yoga and the fact that we were doing all these backward bends like this. And the instructor had said that it really does open up a lot here, and it can cause some shifts in your emotional sphere, if you will. I was in a terrible mood. Then for those of you who don't know, I have been going to therapy in November. It will be about a year that I've been seeing this particular therapist. I have to say it has helped me tremendously. And I had a therapy session on Monday, and I went to her and I said, I'm just in a really shitty, awful mood. I told her about yoga, blah, blah, blah. Then I said, I'm also really irritated by the Eclipse. I don't know why, guys, but the Eclipse was not my thing. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone on social media, every app I have was sending me a push notification like, get your Eclipse playlist. Everyone at work was emailing saying, happy Eclipse Day. I'm just not. When people rally around something, I don't know, like, happy that it was something for people to focus on. I think that wasn't negative, so I understand why people were rallying around the Eclipse. For me, it's just corny. I don't know. I don't want to call anyone corny. It was just like, I was irritated by it. And my therapist said, I read something that the Eclipse actually can shift your emotional imbalance. And I was like, it clicked for me. I was like, yes. I got into a bad mood at around 2 o'clock on Monday, and we saw 75% totality here in New York at 2:45, 2:47, something like that. So I was like, it feels right. I was crying at work. I was a hot mess. Anyway, that's besides the point. Just figured I'd share. So, what else is going on? So, upcoming this weekend, still trying to figure out exactly what's going on. I think I'm going to go to the beach. But then next week on Wednesday, my boyfriend Chris, we leave for Denver. We're going to Denver from Wednesday to Sunday just to check it out. We've never been, and I'm really, really excited. We're planning a lot of outdoor activities when we can, kayaking. We're going to go to a mountain. We're not necessarily going to hike up an entire mountain, but we're definitely going to drive up and then see if we feel like climbing anymore. We're going to go to the botanical gardens. We're going to go golfing. So I'm excited for that. I'm a little nervous about eating. So if you have any tips about what to do on the road, I have my bag. Hold on one second. I really need a better way to do this. But basically, I just have this huge GNC bag filled with various protein bars, shakes. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna rely on this. Bars. Definitely gonna rely on this, but if you have any other tips or thoughts I've been trying to book reservations at restaurants where I know they have something that I can eat, and that maybe I won't be too tempted to eat something bad. Last night we went out to dinner and we had Korean barbecue. I tried to post a picture on my Instagram, but my Instagram is being hella weird. Like, I don't know what's going on. I can't post pictures. My dog. I undownloaded the app and then re-downloaded it, and I'm still having trouble. But anyway, we had Korean barbecue, and that was my first, like, real tempting night out, because the waitress was like, you have to try the rice noodles and all this carb, and I was like, no, we're not eating that. But I ate a lot of meat. We got pork belly. Oh my god, it was so good. But I didn't eat any carbs. So, we'll see. Anyway, that's all I have this week. I will likely be doing a video from Denver next week. And if you have any tips or suggestions on how to handle, maintaining a healthy diet while traveling, please send them my way. I am going to share, lastly, a shot of my incisions per a request. I just want to say that I've had 4 surgeries in the abdominal area. I have a lot of scarring, and I don't particularly care at this point anymore, because I found when I first had my lap band that nothing really helps me personally reduce the coloration of the scars. They just are what they are. I'm wearing a dress, so I'm gonna roll down my Spanx that I'm wearing, so bear with me, and have a great week. I'll check in with everyone next week. Okay, sorry you can't see my face, but these are my Spanx. And my dog might try to get it in here. Oh my god, this is like really embarrassing. I just am a hot mess. Anyway, so this lighting may not be great, but this is the scar. I'm just gonna pull the camera up and show you. This is the scar in my belly button. It's probably the worst one. They don't hurt. I also have a scar from a belly button ring I had when I was 15 that just tore through the skin, so, This is my biggest scar, so actually it's very long because it is where my lap band port went in and came out. And actually this little piece right here where you see that it's darker, that's actually from the VSG. And my surgeon was great and used a lot of the same incisions that I already had. This is another baby one I have. As you can see, they're pretty dark. I have 2 more over here, very, very tiny. And then I can just show you some other scars I have. I don't think you're gonna be able to see that well. I have one right there. I don't know if you can see that. There, and then this is my worst one. I know you might not be able to see it with the lighting, but that is from my gallbladder. That is where my gallbladder came out, and he used staples, and I still have marks from the staples. So yeah, that's what I look like 6 weeks post-op. Obviously this one is the worst, but I'm not mad about it. All right.